Hey, happy New Year, everybody, to everyone I haven't seen yet. Listen, we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about this today, how to get your hands on it sooner rather than later. We had a conversation amongst colleagues, and we talked about how culturally we are not sat down by our friends, our family, and being talked to about how to get to the bag when we absolutely need it, right? What if you needed to have a couple of $100 or $2,000 in cash immediately, if not sooner? You couldn't call on your friends. No, you couldn't go into your bank accounts, your credit cards, your crypto, whatever you have that is pre-existing. You cannot use any of it. Not that you don't have it, but you can't use it for this particular entity or group of people. They want their cash. They want it right now. They're not waiting for a cashier's check. Okay, would you know how to create that? Do you have the expertise and the experience to pull together something that at the end of the day would command $2,000 or more? I'm betting on you, and I'm betting big that you're going to do this by the end of this presentation. So what I want you to do is know that we're not just teaching you what, we're teaching you how, we're taking you step by step, and we're also going to offer you some support on the other end of this. At the other end of this, there is an offer. It's a pay gate, but you are not obligated to buy that. Everything that you hear here, you can absolutely use right now, and we are ready to get started. A lot of people shy away from this because they think that it's so much harder than it actually is. I told you we did this in 24 hours. Blink, 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 blink. Right? So, what does that mean? It means that it's real. As Judge Wapner would say, the cases are real. The judgments are real. So, guess what? 90% of those problems that you worried about go away when that money hits the account. And it will hit your account. And here's my phone call. Let's get it started. All right, beautiful people, here we are. I told you we were going to the iPad. Don't get worried. We're going to scroll in and out, and we're going to make so much sense of this. It's super, super, super simple. So let's start where we need to start, all right? So here we are sitting on January 24th, and it is a Tuesday. So today, our goal is 2K by today. 2K by today. 2K by today, right? That's what you need by the end of the day. So we're going to start from zero. And in starting from zero, we need to know what the rules are. There's absolutely no borrowing, or that should be an X, and no banks, no accounts that you're pulling from, or any stocks or anything that you could pull money from immediately, if not sooner. So we want to put that added extra pressure, especially if you're going to turn this into a challenge, which is what I really want you guys to do. Because if you do it as a challenge, you can justify why you need it immediately, if not sooner. You're trying to get this in 24 hours without begging or borrowing from anyone. And actually, what you're doing is you are creating a client base going forward. You've ever heard the saying, go back to the well? If you know that something is going to work, you go back to the well. And the well are those people who have shown an interest in what you're offering, even if they don't purchase, right? So the third piece is the most important piece, right? And I think a lot of us lose sight of this, especially when we're in need, which is why really it's really difficult to try to get money when you actually need it, because it's that tinge of desperation. But I'm going to show you the key to get out of it. That in your creating this, that you must help someone else along the way. You must help someone along the way. Well, how do you do that? If you've been living more than 15 minutes, you actually have something to offer. If you're more than 25 years old, because these babies are coming out with master's degrees, these daggone pandemic babies, you have something that you can offer. Is it expertise? Is it something that you know? What one thing do you know that a lot of people don't know that can actually help them? This is where you start giving what you don't really have as yet in terms of pricing, but you can give it in terms of value. And we're going to show you how you can put together your offers in such a way where you can start commanding hundreds of dollars at a time for helping other people. Remember, it's the product that you're putting together that people actually need and want and could really help them out, right? So here's what a lot of people are going to do when they come to this video, right? They want to come and they want to see exactly bing what to do. So here's what you're going to do. Number one, you are going to create an offer. You're going to create an offer from what you already know. If you're interested in getting that list of the kinds of products that you can create from the that will best translate what your expertise is, just DM us or go through the link that's provided, and we'll give that to you as an added extra bonus. But you want to create an offer that people are looking for, an offer that people will not often deny. And then here's a really specific piece of this. You want a price beyond the base of what you really want. What do I mean by that? When we see, let's go back here, this 2 grand. When I look at that 2K, because it's such a flat number, when I look at 2K, I know that 10% of that is 200, right? So immediately, I know I'm going to have to put together an offer that's $200. But because I'm setting myself up to profit from the gate, I'm going to add a simple $50 on top of that. Why is this so fat? Hold on. My pen is overweight. So wait a minute. So what? That was $200. That's what my offer is going to be. And then I'm going to bump it a little bit by just $50. So my product is going to be $250 for the sake of this argument. Now, when we first started out, that's what it was, but it's a little bit more than that because it is what it is right now. Right? So when you're using that $250, what does that mean? Originally, if it's $200, I'm looking for 10 people. I'm gonna sell 10 people a $200 product, and then I have my $2,000. Bada bing, bada boom. But I'm a woman. I am not offended by gifts of cash, and that means if I'm giving somebody $2,000, I think that I should pay myself on top of that. So at least $500 should be coming back to me. And how is that coming back to me? It is through this little $50. But I'm going to show you also how this $50 can also help in terms of recruiting help as well, right? So, number one, you create an offer. Number two, you price beyond your base so that you can set yourself up for a profit at the beginning. And then we're going to show you how exactly do you get this offer out. Number one, you're going to connect your offer to folks that are interested in it, folks that absolutely need it. Like I said when we opened up earlier, we live in communities where no one sits us down and tells us, this is how you get this money within the realm of the law, and you get it quick, fast, and easy. And what I want you to do is not only learn how to do that, but I also want you to learn how to create a system, how to create a path so that this can be working for you and with you in the background if you still have a day gig, if you're still working for the man, if you're still on the job and on the beat. There's nothing problematic with that, but there's something problematic with if it hits the fan and you don't know where to go in order to get it. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to send your offer to those that are interested in it, to send them to a direct payment link. You want to send them to a direct payment link, whether it's a Zelle, whether it's a PayPal, whether it's a what's the other people? The Apple Pay, the Google Pays of the world. Why are we doing this? We're not trying to be fancy. We're trying to get this cash. And I don't know about you, but at the end of the day, there is nothing that beats cash in the bank on demand and on command. Understand? So that's why you send them a personal link. And when you send a personal link, watch me closely, darlings. Watch me closely, darlings. You set up your payment and you let your people know, full disclosure, this is a donation. I can spell it. This is a donation or a gift. Come on, Jesus. Work it out with me. Work it out with me. This is a donation or a gift. Why would we say that this is a donation or a gift? Let me make this real sexy for everybody. Say it with me. Non-refundable. Yeah, I said that from my soul. Non-refundable. right? You want this to be on a first come, first serve basis. Take you to the deaf places. All right. You want folks to know, consider, and understand that you're showing them something that's absolutely going to work. And what you're doing right now is what I'm doing right now, right here on the YouTubes, whatever platform this is on, or you show up on. This is 100% free. So when you give someone this information, or some special ones this information, and you let them know it's under the guise of, we need this money right now, or we want this money right now, and it's going to hit our account as soon as it hits our account, it should be released to you immediately, if not sooner. Because isn't it fair that if we're giving you immediate access, that's why you're creating this offer as a digital product, because it is immediate access. Let me tell you something. You should, or you deserve to have your money the same day. Don't you think it's odd that you can pay for a product and that comes out of your account immediately, but when it's time to get a refund, it takes 2 and 3 days, and sometimes 2 or 3 weeks? No, we want you to work on that no trust love factor, because guess what? When you do that, then you let the folks know, then you'll be shown that the transformation actually happened before the transaction. All right? So, there are two ways, let's watch this, how you can benefit from something like this. When you have an offer that you can create your own package from, what happens is you can create something that I call now and later money. What do I mean by that? If you develop a package and people like it, then they come back to you for whatever reason, whether it's to streamline or to scale up what path or system that they've set up. You then have an opportunity to come back and say, oh, that's tight. Do you want me to consult with you? Do you want me to assess what you've been doing? Do you want for us to sit down and have a one-to-one talk on this? This is where you have the opportunity to either consult for free or for a fee. That's now and later money. Why? Because they bought the project from you, or the course from you, the offer from you, and then when they come back, you give them another opportunity to sow not just into you, but into themselves, so that you can expand what it is that they are working on. Got it? The second way that you can make money off of this, and you can do both, is you can sell my package. Or what you can do is recruit other people to help you sell your package, and give them some sort of percentage of every sale. Why? Because that's what makes the world go round. You help me, I help you, and everyone is benefited from it. The people who you sell to, the people you share this with, the people that you show this to, whether they purchase something or not, it should build up a confidence level and a love so much that's an inferno inside of you, because now you have equipped people to know how to get their funding, and whether they have the money or not to move to the next level, now they know that they can get it. And that's priceless. It absolutely is priceless. It doesn't mean it's not profitable. I'm just saying that it's priceless. Right? This is something that's a gift that's excellent to give to people as well, that are constantly hitting you up for cash, right? If you have someone that you're lending money to all the time, you should send this on top of your giving, because when you give someone something or loan something to someone without expectation, it frees up that person, but you become someone who enables lenders not to take advantage of and to take authority over their own knowledge or lack thereof. Here's what you can do: you can take this recording as a gift and give it to them, so that the next time they come to you, and you know they will, you can say to them, listen, I gave you something before. I don't have a problem with giving to you before, but it seems as if you're having a challenge in this area. Did you listen to the recording that I gave you? Because you're coming back to me for money, and I showed you how to get $2,000 up front. You see what I mean? So that's a different kind of tenor, and you're also helping people out as well. So, how do we carry this forth? Because there's another step. You don't just send videos. You have to follow up on this. And sometimes you have to initiate this with a call or with a talk. So, here is the script, right? This is step number one after everything. Here's the script, here's the text, here's the chat. If you're working with Chat GPT, you know what it is. You can do this on all day, every day, right? So first you come up with the question. And the question is, hey, if you needed that 10K or if you needed $2,000 by the end of the day in cash, would you know how to get it without borrowing or pulling it from the bank or any existing accounts that you might have? Right? That's a wonderful conversation to begin. And you're positioning yourself as a solution, right? It is going to build interest. It absolutely will. Another question that you can ask is what I came in with earlier, which is, has anyone in your family ever sat you down and talked to you about how to get money in a bind when you have absolutely nothing? And chances are that answer will be no, because they didn't know, right? So another way that you can break the ice and that you can show folks, because it's the same as saying to folks, want to make some money? Or do you want to have some money? No one answers no to that question, whether they're part of wealth asset management or they want wealth assets to manage. Everyone wants just to be comfortable in terms of knowing that in terms of their finances, they will be taken care of. So if they answer yes, you say, "Great. Can I ask you if can I ask if I can demonstrate another way that you can make money as well?" Right? If they say no, ask them, "Can I demonstrate an easy way for you to get it?" Right? So either way, you're going to show them how to do it, right? And chances are they'll probably say yes. And when they do, your response is step number 2, great. So here's the script. But before I show you this, let me tell you, I've been listening. I've been listening to you talk about how you want to make a little extra money. I've been listening to you talk about the great ideas that you have for your business and how you want your finances and your family to be in line and to be secure in the future. I've been hearing you. And I want you to know that I have this friend that has this offer that can help you not only promote the offer that we're going to talk to you about, but you're going to offer it to more people. You're going to sell more without a website, a complicated tech, or even some sort of funnel that you need to put together. And this is going to take hours and not days and months. So would you be interested in that as well? Cool. That's it. Then you're at number 3. This is where you can send this very video that I'm talking to you about, or the one that you have created just like mine, just like this one here. And then you're going to put your own special links in them. And then that's it. You give them the keys to the car because you're actually showing them exactly what they need to do to move forward with it. That's all you need to do. For those of you who are not sellers, you don't like getting on the phone, you don't like doing this and that. But if you want this $2,000, you do what you need to do in order to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's just regroup. The reason why we're showing you how to do this is because we want you to have a way that if you have a business, you can actually use this to premiere or to beta test your launch, your new products, and you can do it immediately, if not sooner, without all of the tech gadgetry and TMI, too much information. This will also help you if you don't have a business or you have no intention of starting a business, but this is a principle from business that you can use in your life. And there's no reason, let me tell you, there's no reason why this won't work for you. So let's talk about pricing strategy, right? And this is what I call a pricing to profit strategy. Even though you think you're in a bind, you're not that much in a bind if you know how to leverage the situation to your own benefit. What do I mean by that? You need $2,000. That's what you need. That's not non-negotiable. And then if you're like me, you want to profit on top of that. Because like I said, if I'm making $2,000 for somebody, I deserve to be paid for it. So you want to profit on top of that. And that means in order to do that, you want to get equal or more than what it is that you need at this point so that you can call in profits, right? So that's the way you set yourself up. That is the profit strategy that you want to work with. So you always price above 10% of your threshold. And I already told you that was $2,000. So we want to make $2,500. So our product is going to be $250. Got it? So here's how this works. Okay. And I'm showing you this method because this partnerships, it works. I'm demonstrating what partnership is to you right now. Okay. So ideally, you want to get 5 people, all right? You want to talk to 5 people who know 2 or 3 people that they can share this with. Because how does this work? I might not have a lot of friends or a lot of people, but I know people who know a lot of people. And that's how it works. When you give your first tier people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, the incentive, you give them the authority to share this information with people, not selling, but you're sharing, and you're actually serving your community by letting us know that this is the way that we can gain income, we can gain a financial foothold on our lives and secure our future without going to the pen or without having to resort to doing something crazy and bizarre with that beyond the realm of the law. So if you have these 5 people and each of them, they go to their 5 people and 2 out of their 3 people actually sign up. You're looking at anywhere between $2,500 and $3,700 base level. And that's not even including, 1 or 2 people who are in your base who, even though they may not necessarily have to pay for it because you're actually giving this to them to review and all that wonderful stuff, but some of them might turn back and say, listen, I'm going to pay you because this stuff was so good and it really helped me, right? So then you're talking about coming out with $1,000 profit margin. Hold on. You're coming out with $1,000 profit margin or a $2,250 profit margin. So these are things that are actually here to help you out. And so the reason why I was talking to you about partnership and being able to do this and leveraging who you know is because 60% of the time it works better than any other platform that you're going to use to promote anything. Whether it's ads on search or SEO, whether it's billboards and blogs, whether it's promo and podcasting, it really does not even, it's 2 different worlds. It's not even measured by the same qualifications, because when you partner with people, you are leveraging their influence, you're leveraging exactly what it is that they have and what you have to offer, and there will always be power in numbers. So I thank you so much for your time. If any of you want this, these notes that look like a crime scene, you feel free to screenshot it and just take it and look at it and see if it's something that you can do, something that you can replicate. I know that it is, because it has happened to me and it can happen for you. I'm no smarter than you. I'm no dumber than you. I'm just somebody who pays attention to what's going on. And guess what? If you pay attention to what's going on, you can have it as well. So, of course, I said that there would be an offer on the other side of this if you want to take this further. No obligation, but we got to roll that beautiful bean footage, and I will see you on the other side. Thanks so much. If you are a serious high performance creative pro and service provider, this is for you. Check out Superbrand Your Business, and this is where we're going to show you how to brand like the pros, never leave your clients waiting, and to automate your business. It's not going to stress you out in terms of tech or info overload, and you'll be able to see results in days, not months. We're going to give you everything that you need to learn how to automate your sales. We're going to give you a task list to create flawless buyer experiences. And then we're going to give you the secrets to generating those steady leads. So go ahead and click that link so you can get instant access. And we're going to walk you through the entire process while also giving you thousands of dollars in gifts and bonuses. You can also check out our rants, raves, and reviews by our dedicated clients and customers. It's time for you to super brand your business right now, and we are bent on showing you how. Click that button